G-Mac, disappointing finish to what looked to be a frustrating day for you out there.
Yeah, I walked off the ninth green a fairly frustrated man, shall we say. Just couldn't make any putts in the front nine at all. Bogey 8 and hit it in the coffin there on 9, just short, and mixed 6. And I walked off the ninth green very, very frustrated and kind of looking to do something really. And good up and downs on 10 and 11, kind of steadied the ship and managed to make one at 12 at last. And birdied 14. I thought, here we go, and made good swings 15, 16. Then I hit it in the trap on 17 on the last. Missed a short one on 17 for birdie in the end, but that last tee shot's a very tough tee shot. I really don't know what they hit off that tee. 3 wood's too much. 5 wood's a tough shot. I can't get to the fairway with iron. Just frustrating really, because hitting some good shots, just not really getting it on the greens at all. These type of greens will be greens I typically putt well, but I haven't really putted them all that well this week.
You look very agitated to be put on the clock at number 5. Can you give us your thoughts on what went on there?
You were watching very closely, weren't you?
I was.
We'd only played 4 holes, and they told us on the 4th tee that we were 2.5 minutes behind schedule. We're like, all right, fine, just get off to a slow start. We kind of didn't hit it very close and whatever. And the 4th hole, I hit a decent shot in there. Gregory Bordy hit a great shot in the front edge, which came back in the bunker. And we walk on the 5th tee, and they told us we're 4.5 minutes out of position, and we're going to be putting the clock. We're like, what? I mean, surely we're allowed to get off to a bad start. There's a difference between slow play and bad play. So they put us on the clock for 1 hole, which Gregory bogeys. I managed to birdie it, but and then we get to the next tee, and they say, okay, you're off the clock now. So it's like, make up your mind, guys. It kind of felt like that's not really slow play. That's not slow play regulations. That's just kind of being a little kind of. That's too much. It's too much. Give us a chance. We'll go out and shoot her 80 fast if you want. If you want us to run around, we'll do it fast. But this is an extremely difficult golf course. With some tough pins. It's a tough start, and on the clock on the 5th hole is a bit out of order, really. Considering, like I say, it's not slow play; it's just bad play.
Does that unsettle you for a while?
Yeah, it does. You don't want to be feeling like you're running around this golf course. If 2-ball pace is, you got to up a gear from 3. I guess I've played 2 balls for the last 27 holes anyway with Tiger, obviously, and then again today. So it's. It unsettles you. You don't like to be on the clock. You don't like to be under the referee's scrutiny. It's it's a hard enough time out there trying to navigate your way around this golf course, and it only takes 1 bad shot to get out of position before you're really out of position and really behind time. So I thought they were being a little hardcore with the watch out there this morning. I get it. I understand we're up against TV and we're trying to get this thing done, and they're trying to keep play moving, but have a little common sense, boys.
What kind of score do you think will win this championship now?
I see Tiger, was he 3 under, maybe about to birdie the 5th to go 4. I'm not seeing the lead getting much past 4 or 5 under par today. With 5 or 6 under par, probably leading it. Winning, sorry. So it's difficult out there. I think they went a little easier on us. They did watered a little bit. The pins were benign at times. Middle of the greens a few times, 14 and 15 especially. But it's still very tricky. The wind, for a light wind forecast, it's pumping pretty good out there. It's welcome to Scotland, I guess. But it's a great test of golf. It really is. It's a fairly fair test of golf. My only complaint generally about this golf course would be the bunkers. I think the bunkers are a little bit unfair. It just depends how your ball rolls into them. How many contrived, manufactured stances have you seen this week? Not really sure if that's golf or not. I love the bunkers in St Andrews and Carnoustie. Revetted faces, deep bunkers, which are protected by the shapes, and they don't need to be protected with the sand. So the ball rolls into the middle of the trap, and they say, you know what? Show me how good a bunker player you are. Play the shot. But instead, you get into these bunkers, and you're just hoping to have a swing. You're hoping to have a stance. It's tough. That's my only complaint about the golf course. I think the rest of it is very fair. Good golf gets rewarded and bad golf gets punished, and it's a hell of a test of golf, and I'm looking forward to another 18 holes.